What's up, guys? Paparazzi talking ball cards. Man, do I got an SGC reveal for you today. Got some blazers in here, approximately 20 cards, some really nice examples, some PC upgrades, and yeah, SGC, they are backed up even if you use Boca card subs, so just keep in mind, give them a little bit of time. I think they'll get back to their turnaround times, but there's some doubters out there. Anyways, I have faith that they'll get back to their 5 to 10 day stated turnaround. Anyways, let's get into it. Bob Feller, this is his 49 Bowman, and this was a raw pickup. Got a PSA 3. I think that's about right. This card to me is VG. It presents maybe a little bit better bold colors. It does have a minor little wrinkle up there. Sorry about the reflection. But yeah, nice card there. Let's see. Never really know on these T206s which one this is. Okay, yeah. T206, sweet cap. Addy Joss. This is a authentic minimum size not met. So for those of you that don't know, authentic minimum size not met, that means SGC believes this to be a factory cut and that it was just cut small at the factory. So not trimmed, just cut small. Anyways, still a Hall of Famer. That one will be for sale. This one, I know exactly which one this is. Let me make a little adjustment here. This one was an upgrade for me. And yeah, I got the one, but this is if you've seen some of my previous SGC reveals, this is a considerable eye appeal upgrade on my previous nap that I had here. So yeah, sweet cap. I sold my other one already through Greg Morris Cards. And anyways, yeah, this is an upgrade. Picked this up at the Long Beach Card Show. So that one is worth a stand for sure. Maybe not with my face in the reflection. eBay pickup. What is this, a third-year Peyton? Got a 7.5. That's nice. I always like this 78 set. So that's a nice sharp card there. Centered up, pretty sharp corners. I was hoping maybe I could sneak an 8, but I feel like a 7.5 is fair. So there's sweetness and a 7.5. This one was another Long Beach Card Show pickup. And yeah, you could see PSA, you know, they likely would give this a miscut designation because of that little black mark right there. That is another, that's the top of another card's number showing. So this would be a likely PSA miscut qualifier. But man, oh man, look at that front centering. Just, I mean, that's pretty close, right? And it gets a 6. And so, you know, this is a prime example of a card that you definitely should send to SGC. Obviously, SGC doesn't have qualifiers, so getting a 6 here, that's just awesome. And for me, I mean, the front of the card is what matters. So an early Munson here, and wow, that looks real nice. In a 6. Picked that up for, I think, $40 at the Long Beach Card Show. That was another raw pickup. Not sure where I got this Hank, but he got a 6.5. And that's nice. I might hold on to that. Yeah, shoot, not sure where I got this. Might have got this at one of my local card shops. 6.5, another card with good centering. I think that corner down there is what held it back. But yeah, 6.5 feels nice. Or 6.5 feels right for this card and looks good in the tux, man. Let's see. Desk is crowded. I'm recording a couple of videos today. Yaz also got a 6.5 on his 67. This one I did get from the LCS for sure. Yeah, 6.5. It was on a pin board in a Card Saver 1. And someone consigned it through my LCS. Pretty cool. 6.5. I think I only paid $10. So excited about that. Here's another prime example of a card that you definitely send to SGC and not PSA. 1966 Topps Roberto Clemente, and it gets a 4. And if you look at these corners, I mean, with the lunacy going on at PSA, I could see with these corners, this card getting a 2 at PSA. PSA has reached its pinnacle of lunacy. They can't climb the crazy tower any higher. They have kids, kids straight out of high school grading vintage cards. At least that's the way it seems. There are still some orders that come back from PSA that seem reasonably graded, but anyways, this is a card, when it's centered up like that on the front, you got to send it to SGC because you're going to get a grade that leans towards the higher end because of its eye appeal, okay? So if you're ever wavering on a card and it's centered, send it to SGC, especially vintage. This is perhaps the big disappointment of the order. I still need to reach out to the eBay seller. This guy is, he's kind of a grumpy old man on eBay, and I bought from him in the past. And yeah, it's trimmed, I guess. It's a bummer. This one is tough. I paid good money for it. I think I paid $150 raw. So I'm going to follow up with him, but I mean, it's slabbed up. It's been more than 30 days. I don't even know. I don't even think he necessarily has to do anything. Let me know in the comments what you would do. eBay purchase took a long time to get its way into an SGC order. Then SGC took over a month to turn it around. What would you do? I think I'm just going to, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I really wanted that one for my PC. It was so sharp. Here we go. Another good SGC eye appeal card here. Nicely centered, maybe scooted that way a little bit, but 1960 Topps Banks gets a 5. I think it would be a PSA 4. But yeah, the SGC scale that is posted, grading scale that's posted on their website, talks about the value of eye appeal, and that shows through on their grades. PSA does the same with their grading scale. They talk about eye appeal, but they really don't factor it into their grades. They just don't anymore. Sometimes if a card has really a high eye appeal, you'll get a half grade with PSA on a vintage card. So that's kind of where their eye appeal kicks in. They'll throw you a half grade bone. Some people don't even like the half grades. Anyways, speaking of PSA losing their mind and being at the top of the crazy tower, 59 Clemente. This came back a PSA 6 EX Mint. I immediately snapped it. They couldn't be more wrong in their opinion. This card is at least near mint. And yeah, SGC agreed with me, 7.5. If you want to see this card in the PSA holder, jump over to my shorts. In my shorts, I made a video. It was a very quick reveal, but 7.5. And this card is every bit a 7.5. Look at that corner. You could do surgery with these corners. I'm being a little dramatic. But yeah, maybe a little bit of print defect there. That's some print defect. Slightly shifted centering top to bottom, but oh baby, that is going to be PC, and that is that a beaut or what? Whew. Whew, baby. Yeah, when I saw the 6 from PSA, I was really bummed. I was expecting a 7. But, you know, it just gave me the motivation to just snap it out and send it. It should have gone to, I should have sent it to SGC in the first place, but anyways, lesson learned. A couple more here. Ted Williams. This was another Long Beach pickup. Woo, baby. EX Near Mint 6. And that's nice. I mean, for 58 Topps to get a 6, yeah, I mean, what can I say? This card, it's nice. I agree with the grade. I think it's a nice 6. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to it. This might be one of the, I mean, these cards normally have this print defect on the front. I think this one is just a great example. And so, yeah, that's a beauty. Speaking of beauties, not done yet. Man, my allergies are driving me crazy. 58 Koufax. Woo! Another 6. And this was a raw pickup as well from the Long Beach show. Yeah, man, nice card here. Corners aren't quite as nice. But again, another card that's normally riddled with print defect, bold color, crisp print, face nice and clear. Another card with high eye appeal. This one I'm going to hold too. You just don't see these 50s cards raw and such nice eye appeal jump up and be available too often. I mean, jeez. Look at that. I had a PSA 4, and when I bought that one at the card show, I immediately sold the PSA 4, and happy I did. I really like this 57 Topps football set. Jack Butler, low-end Hall of Famer. Bought this raw off eBay for, I think, $30, 5.5. Might build a Hall of Fame run of the 57 Topps set. Enos Slaughter. This was a really nice sharp card as well. Woo! 57 Topps in a 7. Pretty nice centering. Maybe shifted top to bottom a little bit towards the bottom. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. Excuse me. That corner is probably the weakest of the bunch, but near mint, yeah, it's there. Nice card. That one will be for sale. I mean, someone will like that one. I got a whole bunch of these. I'm convinced that Boyer will make the haul. So a couple mid-grade examples here, and I think I got another 4 or 5. Yeah, so I was hoping I'd do a little better on these, but that's fine. 5 was the nicest. And what's funny is this one, I think, had the weakest corners of them all. You tell me. I think the corners are sharper here. And I think they're sharp. No, not this one. I think this one was the sharpest one. Yeah. Anyways, nice, good-looking eye appeal examples there that I'll just hold. I had a whole bunch of these golden stamps, 55 golden stamps, and this one came back as evidence of trimming from PSA as well. So I tried to get cute here. Excuse me. Evidence of trimming. I'll sell that one through my store, and I may have saved the best for last here. This one is unfortunately going back to SGC. Look at this Sammy Baugh. Excuse me. 51 Bowman. Man, oh man, 7.5. I wish I could say I found this one raw. This one I purchased in the old green style SGC flip, and it had provenance being from the collector's collection. Now, if you know anything about the collector's collection, please let me know. I don't know anything about that provenance, but I'm sending it back, and I'm going to have them put that provenance back on here. So yeah, this one was a reholder that kind of went awry. I think it's probably because they're so busy. They just overlooked it. But anyways, going to get that one corrected. I really hope you guys enjoyed this SGC reveal. This was a crazy one. Some absolute blazing cards. And yeah, some cards vindicated, like with the Clemente here. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Papa Rossi, Talking Ball Cards, out of here.